Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Play Action Podcast, episode number 60. I'm Will, and that's Colton in a black screen yet again. The Black Hole 2.0. He's preparing himself for
Hold on,
a
I'm just
nice place.
retweeting everything. I'm just
Retweeting
retweeting everything. I'm
everything.
here, sir.
He is
Retweeting
here.
everything.
He is here. He is live. He's out of quarantine, bursted out of it. He's doing it all. I thank you guys for tuning into the Play Action Podcast. And as always, I'm Will, and that's Colton, as I said, 17 seconds ago. But we got a nice little guest on here, first guest of 2021, as we're going to be going with Josh from Oklahoma City. What is it, 1071? Is that what it is? What's the radio station number out there?
1077, the franchise.
1077, the franchise.
Yeah. That's not the one I'm in though. I'm at 92.9 The Edge right now.
Off the edge of the beaten path.
The Edge, yeah.
There's so much stuff. There's so much to talk about. I am so ready to get into it all. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. And this is the Play Action Podcast.
This is the Play Action Podcast featuring Will.
In the past 150 days, you didn't ever decide to sit down in your damn desk and be like, hey, let's game plan this playbook. Pardon my French, but goddamn, you are an idiot, Matt Nagy.
Featuring Colton.
Good job, Bill. Golly. What a dope. You missed Brady. You made a mistake. Come out and say you messed up. Golly.
Action-packed show today with Joe's. Colton's horrible take of Bill Belichick, which is, going to get them that win on Sunday, potentially maybe an AFC East title on the horizon. There's so much to go into here. There's so much. I'm excited. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited to be here, Will. It's my first time on the Play Action Podcast.
No, it's your second time. You haven't been on since. Yeah, when you said it was your first time, I was gonna call you out. I'm like, this dumbass doesn't even know the last time he was on.
I was on this before?
Yes, you were on the season 2 opener.
Oh wow. Hey, all right. Second time back. First time in 2022. Usually I just get to see Colton's beautiful face on a Sunday morning, but I can see it Wednesday night, so I'm happy. Get to see Colton twice a week.
Hey, man. It's an honor to have Josh out here. I'm very glad to get this show going. Will, what do we got on tap?
Let's go into it all. The Buccaneers released Antonio Brown. And why is there quotation marks? He is still getting a check from the Buccaneers, which I find hilarious, to say the least. They have not released him officially yet. According to The Wire, he is still part of the Buccaneers. I think, they might say, oh, you know what? You can come back. We were just joshing with you. We're just messing around with you. We want you back here. And I think that might be a ploy so no teams pick him up for the playoffs. I mean, be a very good receiver. It's not like he would be unemployed for very long, but it could be a very good option that he might be employed for very long. I want to know your guys' thoughts on just Antonio Brown and the downfall of the Buccaneers, or even the uprising, because they came back after he left the field.
Well, I'm gonna let our guest get the first crack at this one.
I'd think the dude's a nutbag, obviously. I don't think the dude deserves to be on another team. He quit. I mean, the dude literally took off his jersey, his gloves, his shirt, his pads, threw him to the stands, and ran to the bleachers, not the bleachers, the locker room. So no, I don't think he should be on another team. I think he's a great receiver without all the dramatics that he does. But I just don't believe that. No, I don't believe he should have another shot.
Wikipedia is a very fun
place.
He's Jet fans already went in and they wrote about the Jets. They made Antonio Brown quit football, which in part is pretty true, but everything's coming out about it. It's just kind of been a shit show, if that's the only proper term it's been, with the sides and the stories, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I think it's very sad to see the antics that are going on with Antonio Brown. Because if this guy played his career out in Pittsburgh, where it seemed like he was going to retire and hang him up with Ben, who we just saw hang him up, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. And now good luck getting in, with the antics and everything. I mean, look at his stats. The guy was the best receiver for 5 or 6 years in the NFL. Now the way he's going down and the way he's going out about it, he got a Super Bowl ring with the Bucs last year. He was looking to carry the receiving core this year now with Chris Godwin out, Mike Evans a little banged up. I know he did play Sunday, but Mike Evans a little banged up. It was looking like Antonio Brown was going to carry the show there in Tampa, and the meltdown happened over his injury. And, people find it funny and stuff, and it is a good laugh every once in a while. But the fact that we've seen this, for a few seasons now, meltdown after meltdown, I hope he gets the proper help. There's something definitely loose upstairs, and hopefully it gets fixed. Or just the guy just might be a bad person. Everyone says it's after the Vontaze hit. Sure, it might be. Again, he might have some issues up top, but he's just also just not a good person. We know what's going on in the world of COVID, and you're lying about your vaccine card. I don't know. It's an upsetting thing to see because a guy had so much talent. And he was going to be a Hall of Famer. Good luck getting in now. There's no way in heck he's ever getting in. And if he does, it might be when he dies. Everyone's going to look at it, all right, this has been 40 years. He was a really good player. He was one of the best in the game for 6 straight years. I don't know. It's upsetting to see. But at the same time, I also did enjoy the memes of every, Photoshop of Antonio Brown with the vaccine card holding up, him in a cheerleading outfit. I enjoyed all of it, but it's just an ugly look for him in the Bucs.
A fellow receiver too says he wants to come out. He already has the gold jacket. T.O. says, "You know what? Call me up. I want to play." I mean, seems like a long shot, but he did reach out to the Buccaneers and Brady. He wants to, show that he still got it. He wants to try out. This wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Everyone's like, oh, who's worse, Antonio Brown or T.O.? The difference is T.O. has a gold jacket. He's, second all-time catches, third all-time receiving yards. He's top 10 in receiving touchdowns. Yeah, he went from the 49ers to Philly to Dallas, and then, he ended his career over with the Bills and the Bengals, practiced a little bit with the Seahawks. T.O. could play. T.O. is a hard physical football player. I'm not saying Antonio Brown wasn't, but again, two different types of people here, with T.O. working out in his parking lot with every news outlet in the world watching him just work out in a driveway, compared to Antonio Brown trying to just freeze his feet off in some kind of cryptotherapy thing. I don't even know what it was. That was the weirdest thing of all time. Let's
never take shots at the work ethic from Antonio Brown, because that definitely was one of the hardest working players in the NFL.
Absolutely,
when he was in the league. A guy from a 6th-round draft pick to being an All-Pro, top of his game for 6 years in a row, being the best receiver. That was a lot of hard work. And
coincidentally, too, AFC title game, he catches the 3rd and 7 pass to bring the Steelers to their 3rd Super Bowl under Big Ben, and the Jets take out Antonio Brown. I think it was just a full circle moment that
full circle for Brown.
Full circle moment.
T.O.'s not doing anything though. Come on, the dude's 48. Tom Brady's doing at that age.
He's in great shape though. You see him with his videos and all that stuff working.
I think he's fit, but I don't think he's going to be nice on the football field.
I wish it was me and Josh's show, because I'd be skipping everything that you're talking about, Will, and getting over this conversation. If you think T.O. has any shot in the league, please move on.
Yep, me and Colton versus Will right now. Yeah, no chance.
Not. No.
Let's look at the Washington football team. They are maybe getting rid of the football team. I don't know. Or they could get a new stadium. Who knows what's going to happen? But they are dropping their new name. There's some speculations behind what their name could be. There's just everything going all over the place with this. But they have showcased a little bit of their new uniforms and all that stuff. So let's kind of take a look at this.
Oh, now this is looking good. It's a clean uniform. I'm a guy, I believe in clean uniform. You just got the number and the uniform stripes around the shoulders, and that's it. That's going to be a good-looking uniform.
They're really clean, really crisp. They look.
Washington Generals? The Commanders?
I like Commanders.
The Stars are making me think General or Commanders. Or it could be, the Washington Groundhogs, because it's going to be announced on Groundhog Day. I think Bill Murray might be out there. Yeah, Bill Murray should be there. It's Groundhog Day.
Colton, you don't like Washington football team.
I think out of all the stupid names that they've tossed around in a hat, I would rather just stay with Washington football team other than some nonsense, to be honest with you. Like the Red Hogs or whatever the heck they were going with. Honestly, the football team is just a lot better. Let's not be silly here and put some stupid name for this silly franchise that they've kind of become. Let's not overthink this. They're gonna overthink it here, so we'll see. Like the jerseys are fine the way they are, to be honest. Also, like I like them. They're
And the
there's
helmets. I like the
nothing-
helmets too.
Yes, there's
With the
nothing
numbers,
over
yeah.
the top. It's very simple and it's clean. That's like it. That's all I need. I don't need anything outrageous. Like if it's the Red Hogs, what are you gonna put on it? Like freaking like a hog that's on fire or something? Like what are we doing here? Like I don't know. I don't like
think-
where they're going with this, but
I just think
I
to me the whole name of the football team is just a joke in general. Like I think that it's became a meme, and that's why they're trying to move on and try to actually come up with a cool name. I do think Colton might be right in the fact that they could come up with a name and make some XFL looking logo and make it look like some logo that just should not be in the NFL. And I think that's a possibility. But I hope that they have a good team behind them and comes up with a good name, good logo, good marketing, whatever it could be. But I don't like football teams. So
you're
I
also
think we'll-
talking about an organization that just had like almost people die and killed Jalen Hurts this weekend, and just
They
zip
almost killed
tied
the
it. They
NFL
would have just zip
photographer
tied
too.
it back up. They just zip tied it up. What are they doing? Like, oh yeah, zip ties. Oh yeah. So if like next game when someone's like leaving the stadium, thankfully it's not till next year because Washington's at New
Yeah.
York this weekend. So
You gonna
they're
go to that game,
next time
Colton?
someone's at the game and. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, absolutely not. I'm not watching that dumpster fire. Absolutely not. I'm actually trying to get tickets late to see the Steelers play, honestly. But yeah. So what are you gonna do next year? We're gonna just forget about it. Like, all right, okay, didn't happen. You guys didn't see anything. That video's gone. Everyone forgot about it. It's been over. It's been like 6 months. First game back, whoever it is coming out of that, hey, boom, and it falls again. Oh, why did it happen again? Like this is such a dumpster fire organization, and it continues to get worse.
Everything just went down. The sewage they had week 1. When I went there, they had the freaking suite that the sprinkler system like malfunctioned and just destroyed an entire suite for 40 minutes. Just water dumping from every single outlet there was. It was pretty incredible. And now this, it was just kind of like the icing on the cake.
And if you've noticed, every time Washington has like a big problem, like whether it's like a social media scandal or something, or like, everything going on, and then they all of a sudden, oh, this weekend we're doing Sean Taylor. Like they always try to like hide it and like make sure everyone forgets by doing something else. So you have this malfunction with the stadium, then it's like, oh wait, new announcement, new names coming out. Like it's like what is going on in Washington? Like this is a team I'd love just to like poof, goodbye, and just add a new franchise somewhere else, not in Washington, because like this
London.
is literally
Go to
turning
London.
into a
That's
disaster.
Jacksonville.
It seriously is.
Jacksonville got London all secured.
It's facts.
An MVP voter called out Aaron Rodgers yesterday, saying that he doesn't deserve to win MVP. He will not get his MVP vote because, again, he is from Chicago, so I think it's a biased pick. And he doesn't think that he's treated the Packers correctly, the Packers fans correctly, kind of leaving them all over the place. Rodgers had a little bit to say about this whole situation.
After what you said last week about what it would mean to win your 4th MVP, what do you think of one of the 50 voters coming out and saying yesterday, quote, "I don't think you can be the biggest jerk in the league and punish your team and your organization and your fan base the way he did and be the MVP. I think he's a bad guy, and I don't think a bad guy can be the MVP at the same time."
I think he's a bum. I think he's an absolute bum. I don't know who he is. No one knew who he was probably until yesterday's comments. But I mean, and I listened to the comments, but to say he had his mind made up in the summertime, in the off season, that I had zero chance of winning MVP, in my opinion, should exclude future votes. His problem isn't with me being a bad guy or the biggest jerk in the league. He doesn't know me.
He don't know him.
I love
I
Aaron
don't know him.
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is the funniest human being of all time. First off, showing his foot
Future
to
QB1 of the Steelers, baby. Yes, sir. That is my quarterback. But no,
Hold your hopes. Hold your hopes.
He's a fun. No, after the Ben stuff, I'm very scared. He's gonna be like, I want that in Green Bay. But no, back on this. Oh my God, we see it in the MLB. Now we're seeing it in the NFL. These people should be stripped of their duties. Like this is, God. It's called having an open mind. It's ridiculous that they already formed an opinion about the guy going into the season, even though it's clear as day he's outperformed every other person in the NFL. So just because you dislike him, that's your reason of voting against him. You think he's a jerk. Sure, he may not be the nicest guy. That has nothing to do with his performance on the field. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand. I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, no
I
one's
got
better
nothing
than
besides
Rodgers.
agreeing with Colton, unfortunately. I think that because he's not a nice guy, he's still the best quarterback in the
He
league.
said he owned
by
my
far.
franchise, and that hurt my feelings. And he told the fans to F off
Because he
even
is
though
a
they
Bears
told-
fan, right? That
even
reporter
though-
you said?
Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Chicago, so I'm just off on a limb saying he's a Bears fan. I can't say any.
You're not going to be from Chicago and be a Packers fan. I know that much at least. So yeah.
No, you'll get beat up in the streets probably.
Yeah.
That's just my ultimate opinion. Never been to Chicago. I've already seen Josh's debate on Chicago. That's a nice city and all that stuff.
I've been once. I love Chicago.
But this is a debate that has been in the process for so long that Colton and Josh have not been on at the exact same time, or I've never planned ahead to start this. So I'm going to pull us in gently here, okay? I'm going to put myself in the middle here because, I want to make sure we're getting the absolute focus of what's going to be going on right now. I got to move the camera here. Make sure I'm perfectly centered.
Where's the court thing? Where's the? I'm thinking. I forgot.
Yeah, where's the gavel? It's called a
gavel.
gavel, Colton. Jesus.
I got a wireless speaker that I got a wireless speaker that won't
I
work.
never said I
but
knew what
let's-
it was, so you could correct me all you want. I'm not over here calling it like the hanker, like some stupid name, like that thing, someone has to correct me. I don't know what it is. So
I got
I'm
you,
glad
Mike.
you
Don't worry.
corrected me.
Yeah, I got you.
I
correct
looked
you
up a
whenever I
toy
need to.
gavel, and they just don't exist apparently to Amazon. There's a shortage of them. They're stuck in a boat somewhere.
He looked up toy gavels.
I just like my Kermit right here. Okay, just like that. Alrighty, let's get into it. I wish I had "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire" music. When the lights go dim and everything kind of goes in. So debate number 1: Who deserves to win Comeback Player of the Year? Joe Burrow or reigning Dakota Prescott?
So I'm going to go first on this one because I already heard this turkey's thought in the beginning of the season on Dak Prescott for being a Giants fan, which is absolutely amazing. You don't see me out here, oh, God, I hope Joe Burrow does amazing. I hope Joe Burrow stays healthy. I don't want to see him light up week 1. No, that's not at all what I'm looking forward to. But that's what Josh was looking forward to in Dak Prescott. It's got to be Joe Burrow this season. That's all I have to say. My man was rooting for Dak Prescott as a Giants fan. So that's my only point on this. What could you possibly say here, Josh? I'm very, very curious. Anything you have to say.
Some fans are able to be unbiased to certain points and just bring out their non-fan. I know you have a lot of Steelers stuff behind you, so it might be hard.
You might be a Ravens fan. I don't know.
But for me as a Giants fan, I'm able to take that away and appreciate when a dude gets injured, comes back, performs highly, appreciate.
It was more than appreciate. You would think you're a Dallas fan the way you were talking. I could appreciate Joe Burrow.
No.
But that doesn't mean I want to see Joe Burrow come out here and put 50 on my team. That's not at all what I'm saying.
Did I say I wanted to put 50? Because I don't think I did.
I don't know. I want Joe Burrow to lose every weekend, Josh. You're out here. I want to see Dak come out and light it up week 1.
Win MVP.
Did I say win though? Did I say win MVP? I didn't say any of that.
Gosh.
I said I would like Dak to come back from injury, perform well. I know my Giants are a dumpster fire this year. What's the point in that, Colton? You think my Giants had a chance this year?
So the Giants stink is his excuse to root for Dak Prescott to be really good.
No, Dak having an injury.
Cool.
Dak having an injury and being a decent human being and rooting for him. That's my reason.
Okay, wonderful, awesome. He's a good human. That doesn't mean I want him to light up the damn league.
I'm saying he's a decent human.
Cool,
I'm a decent human. You're not a decent human. That's where I'm going.
So Lamar Jackson gets hurt. I want him to come out next year and put 400 yards on my defense next year. That's what I want because he's a good guy, Lamar. He can be good.
Well, I don't think he's a good guy, though. You know what I mean? I think that's where your argument goes.
Gosh.
I don't think he's that good of a guy. But I definitely never said against the Giants I want him to beat our asses. You know what I mean? Those words never came out of my mouth.
I couldn't imagine a team in my division rooting for him to do well. I couldn't.
So your comeback player of the year is Burrow because
he's been better than Dak Prescott.
I agree.
What?
But
yes, you agree.
The injury to Dak.
Since Dak's a better person, you sound like the voter that isn't voting for Mr.
No,
Rodgers.
That's a bunch of BS. I have Joe Burrow in fantasy.
Sounds like
line up every week, and I love him every week.
That's a better person than Joe Burrow.
You know how many points Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase just got me this weekend? Like over 100. Okay, so if anybody's going to appreciate Joe Burrow right now, it's probably going to be me, Colton.
Well,
but my pick
Dak
is Dak
Prescott because it sounds like it's Dak Prescott. Oh,
Dak Prescott deserves it. End of story. Point blank. Period.
End of story. He's a nicer guy. Will. That's what I've heard. Well, I've heard he's a nicer guy. That's why he's getting my Josh's vote this week.
Let's
Burrow
think on
got
the,
injured in his rookie season, was it?
against
how-
the scariest defensive line
how-
in like football last year.
So how can you come back from literally not even doing anything? That's my question.
He
You know what I mean?
destroyed his knee. What are you
I know.
talking about?
But I'm saying he literally did nothing.
He
in the league.
came
He was
back
good in the
and
league.
played.
I get that.
Back and played, and he has a team that shouldn't be in the playoffs, winning the division. And he's
Colton
been
and I
great.
sold off
It's
on
a
him a
no-
long
I
time,
think their
and
team
I'm
is-
pretty sure Josh sold off on him too a very long time
I don't
ago.
think I sold him on this
This is
season.
not-
I
don't
think
ever sold him.
at one point we all said we're not expecting him to do much. We just want to see some development. It's also the time Jamar Chase said he couldn't locate the football because it was hard to see.
Joe Burrow is
It's
the funniest guy in the NFL. Seriously, if that was my quarterback, I'd be the happiest.
If Andrew
man
Luck
on
was
earth.
still in the NFL, that's a big ass lie, but it's okay. Andrew Luck is funnier. But it's okay.
Burrow, my man's out here smoking cigars. Yo, and he's making fun of memes that included himself. Jamar's down there somewhere. Just throw it to him. Bro, he's hilarious. What do we got next?
Burrow or Herbert, who would you want to build a franchise around?
This is interesting.
They're both kind of equal. I mean, Burrow's a little bit better right now.
What are
I
age-
think
what are we looking
in
at
the
age-wise?
stats wise. They should both be the same age, 24, I want to say.
I think Herbert's younger, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think Herbert's 23, to be honest.
Let's see. Justin Herbert, according 23, born on March 10th. And let's
I
see.
think Joe Burrow's 25.
Yeah, he's older.
A quarterback's last older 40. I mean, look at 25.
Yeah, I'm taking Herbert. Sorry, I'll take the
Yeah,
first one, Colton. So you have to take Burrow, but yeah, I'm going Herbert.
All right, I'll take Burrow just to go opposite of you. The swagger, I gotta rock with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, go
Mr.
for your
Cigar
division
guy.
rival. Go ahead, bud. Yeah. Let me know how that works
Cigar
out for you.
guy.
Rooting for your
Why?
division rival here.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Who are you building a franchise around? So that means if I'm taking Herbert or Burrow to be the next Steelers quarterback for the next decade,
Who you picking?
Joe Burrow. What does that have to do with anything
Who
with
was
my
just,
division
who was just
rival?
out for the season for the whole year? Has Herbert had an injury?
Their offensive
All right, cool.
line.
So I'll take the healthy
Lead his
guy.
team
I'll
to
take
the
the healthy
division.
dude that hasn't had anything and has great stats too. So yeah.
That guy has anger management issues. I don't know who that guy is, but I think they're going after
which
Colton
guy?
here.
Yeah, I think he's going after Colton, to be
Which
honest. Colton's
guy
been getting a little
are we
angrier.
talking about here?
The guy
Which
in the
guy
left.
are we talking? It is debate. So I mean, also winning debates is being louder and more pissed off. You got to sell your point. So
That's what Colton thinks.
Might-
That's very true.
might as well sell it.
But it's 100% Justin Herbert. It's not Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow got injured his first year in. Given it was a bad O-line, I'll give you that. But
Given Zach Taylor was
he got
still his
injured.
coach.
I mean, he got a really bad injury. Justin Herbert putting up
See,
stats.
this shouldn't
season
be a
after
debate.
season.
I hate that I was given this answer. I hate that
Yeah,
I
well,
was
I gave
given
it to you,
because
so.
I definitely wanted Justin Herbert.
Who is
I
he?
hate that I was
Yes,
given this.
he's talking about Colton. He's talking about Colton. Yes, I love you,
Who
little
is this?
boxes.
Hold on,
Oh
what?
yes,
This
Colton.
controller.
Colton
See,
should
this is
throw
the problem of not
controllers,
having.
break his TVs.
See, this is the problem. I definitely didn't do any of this, but
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. So you got to definitely call yourself out. Who this is? This on Twitch? I don't know who this is. This is
That's
very,
a
very
Twitch
interesting.
person. He's the
Yeah,
kid
you
that
see
would
the-
break controllers when he couldn't win with the Steelers at Madden.
Yeah, Colton, you see a little purple logo underneath it? That means they're Twitch. I don't know if you know how
See?
social media works, but
I actually don't stream or anything, and the problem is I'm looking at my phone. Again, my fault.
that's right. That's
but,
right. That's right. I forgot.
my
We're
fault,
all
so I'm,
vertical now, so I
squint-
kind of just forgot that you were on your phone. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
squinting here. I'm trying to read the fine print, but now I understand what he was saying. That is funny. I never did break any controllers.
He broke every single controller he had, and TVs too. Ask mom for a new one every Christmas.
It's war time for Mr. Colton. All for the Colts to knock both of us out of the play.
I love that.
Oh God, see, Ron, you're a funny
Colts
guy.
Are gonna,
I
Colts
mean,
are gonna do it too.
I'm gonna let you guys
nah,
have a little free roam.
Steelers deserve this though. The Steelers didn't deserve to get in. I'm just very glad the Steelers beat the Browns Monday night because that was absolutely amazing. But
That's a good
Josh, you have a topic here. Oh wait, no.
So I gotta. No. I have this here. Who's the scariest team for this postseason? I'll let you guys. It's a little free forming. I'll let you guys kind of talk
Scariest
about it.
team.
What's someone that's going to be have you shaking in your boots over for this postseason?
Is it weird that I'm not there's not a team that's scary? Can we kind
Yeah,
of
I don't
agree
think-
on that?
Yeah, I think if I had to pick one that's scariest, it has to be Green Bay. I would assume. I would think they would be the scariest, but I also kind of want to go Patriots just because people won't expect them. to do anything, maybe. But,
see, I can't.
I don't know if I pick.
Patriots.
I don't know if I pick the Pats to be scarier than Green Bay though. So I don't know.
I guess. I don't like this at all.
I mean, would you even want to go with the Chargers if they proclaim make it because they are the hottest and coldest team in the entire
that's why I'm not
2021
picking
right
them.
now.
Will is because they're the hottest and coldest. So
no, because
inconsistent.
you can run 80,000.
So we got someone on Twitter right now, Rickman88, and he goes, Josh, I'm pretty sure you broke some controllers back in the day when we played Madden at your house.
I 100% did, Tyler. Yeah. That's my boy Tyler from high school. I didn't want to call it out, but thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you.
Wow, I'm glad someone can keep you accountable because I have 0 broken controllers on my resume. So I'm glad.
But listen,
are actually
little boxes on Twitch is calling you out. So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you
he just
look like
LOL'd in your face.
You look like the guy that would break controllers. I don't look like that guy, so I'm okay with it.
Not that guy, pal. Not that guy.
Make sure you follow U Stadium on Twitter. You can find us everywhere right now with these nice debates.
I love Nightbot.
How about we go into who was the biggest letdown this year?
Fucking Steelers.
Definitely is not the Steelers. Biggest letdown. That's a good one. See, you're gonna have to
I think I'm gonna go Saints here. Mainly just because Jameis got injured. But I feel like I was kind of looking forward to watching Jameis this whole season and watching them maybe make a push for the playoffs, but obviously it was canceled. It was obviously just not being able to be done with Jameis being out. But I don't know. Maybe I'll think of another better one. But
or as what Dom would say, Taysom Hill's not even a quarterback. He's just kind of there. They just kind of fill him in.
I have to agree. Biggest disappointments have to be the New York Giants are one. I think
we all knew they were going to be a dumpster fire. You can't say that.
I don't know.
Let down mean you were hoping for something good.
Six wins. Everyone thought they were going to be in the postseason. They caught Colton and I on 4K because we both picked them to win the division.
No, you didn't.
And I'll be open about that.
You both picked them for the division?
Yeah,
I think I picked them for a while.
I think defense is going to be this
I picked
better.
them as a 6 seed. I picked Washington to win the division again.
See, I put Dallas first in my predictions. I put Giants right behind them, like one game behind them. So obviously I was wrong too.
I mean,
exactly. The Giants with the offseason additions, bringing in Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney, the Giants coaching staff didn't figure out he was a good football player until week 4, and they had to play him. They bring in what's his name from Tennessee, the corner. I'm forgetting his name. You should know.
JC. No, not
Dory Jackson from Mr. USC boy.
Yeah.
And they go on to be a dumpster fire. Daniel Jones looks bad again. This has to be the team. And if you're going to look at biggest letdown as a player, I think Trevor Lawrence has to come to mind. Trevor Lawrence has been an absolute. Well, you're going to have to read these comments, or I'm just
Washington and Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Little Boxer said Washington and Cleveland both had really high.
I was thinking Cleveland or Minnesota too, to be honest. Because Minnesota
could you say Seattle too? Because Seattle did win the division last year. Now they kind of just completely fell apart.
But I think their O-line and defense I was kind of expecting.
Can I also put this too? I want to go back into the scariest teams. I want to say Philadelphia because when they run the ball, they're a very lethal team. And Jalen Hurts, he deserves to be quarterback 1 for years to come. I think he really does. There's some Eagles fans that don't like that, but a 2nd-round pick, you trade away Carson, you got a 1st-round pick, you got 3 first. You're going into a wild card scenario where who knows you're going to play. You could either be in Tampa, Dallas, or even Arizona or Los Angeles, just depending on the outcomes come. You got 3 first-round picks going in.
I haven't agreed with Little Boxes at all because Little Boxes has called me out the whole time here. I have Little
Boxes. Go Little Boxes.
Cleveland is the low-hanging fruit, and I didn't think about Cleveland, but he's 1,000% correct on Cleveland. Yeah, it's definitely Cleveland. And player for me is Trevor Lawrence. This guy was supposed to be the next Andrew Luck, this, that, and the other, and he played the worst out of all the rookies.
He also tied Blake Bortles' rookie record too. The same rookie statistical wise. Bortles ended 11 touchdowns, 17 interceptions.
I get the team is bad. The team is awful. The head coach didn't care about the team. My man worried about going to the club and hanging out. It was a very bad.
He did a lot more than hanging out too, Colton.
He did. I'm not going there. Not going to go there. All right, we're going to keep this on football, not nonsense. But yeah, he's been really disappointing for a guy like Zach Wilson who looked that bad early on in the season. And Zach Wilson missed multiple games. He missed 4 games, and he still came out and had more passing touchdowns than Trevor Lawrence. And I get Trevor Lawrence lost a lot of his weapons. DJ Shark went down. Jamal Agnew went down. And I'm forgetting another receiver that went down and got hurt.
I don't think you're thinking of a receiver. I think you're thinking of his best acquaintance, James Robinson.
No, I'm not thinking of Robinson because that was just like 2 weeks ago. And I'm not thinking of Travis Etienne because he never played an NFL snap. I thought they missed another receiver. It's DJ Shark, and I thought they had another
Tim
receiver
Tebow.
go down. No,
Tim Tebow.
see, I hate
Tim
hate
Tebow.
you. But yeah.
Oh, Will loves Tim
Trevor-
Tebow even in our franchise.
Oh yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is definitely that. Trevor Lawrence is definitely the player that has to come to mind here as being the player-wise of letdown. It's got Trevor Lawrence, and Kenny Galladay is the other one for me. Getting the price tag he got.
Just putting the question into a different question because I think the question we can read it here, Colton. If you want to read it together with me, it says who was the letdown team this season.
I answered that.
It doesn't say player. It doesn't. You know, it doesn't say player though. Right?
And I added my own twist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Colton's twist. Go ahead and buy that from Walmart. Colton's twist.
No. This is like
that's the biggest letdown product of 2021. Colton's twist.
The low hanging fruit.
Biggest letdown player. Biggest letdown player for you, Josh. Question for
biggest
you.
letdown player for me. It's got to be Big Ben, right? You expect his last hurrah to be something. You expect the last season. You know it's his last season. He's kind of just done nothing. If we're being honest with you, the last game was nice, cool, great. Last home game, you played all right. Rest of the season,
you played awful. He played awful. He didn't play all right in the last game. What the heck are you talking to?
He played all right. He played better than he has the rest of the season.
No, he's played
threw 48 times for 200 yards.
Yeah, pretty good.
I've seen Sanchez throw 60 for 300, but talk about quarterbacks. And I wanted to conclude this debate with a little Steelers versus Giants debate here. Josh gave me the idea here. Who had the better season, Michael Strahan or TJ Watt?
Colton, if you don't agree here, you know nothing about football and you got to take all those things behind you down. Okay, so what's your answer? Go ahead and say your answer. If it's wrong, you take all those things behind you down.
I'm going to take the guy that has played 14 games this season. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm taking Mr. TJ Watt.
So go ahead, turn around, take those. Go ahead, turn around. Just take those.
I'm going to take the guy who's played 14 games. And by the way, he's played 12 full games. He's left 2 of those 14 games. So, yeah, I'm going to be smart here and take the guy who has the potential to break the record this weekend.
Oh, my God, he's such a kiss-up. He plays 18 games in a season. They should have an asterisk on it at least. At the very least.
He's played 14, and he's gotten hurt in 2 of them in the first half.
Do you know how many Strahan played the season he got it? Do you know how many games Strahan played?
How many?
Do you want to guess or no?
16? You're going to go like an NFL regular season? TJ's not even playing 16. You jag off?
Well, it was 16, but a bye week, so he actually only played 15, which is 1 more game. So yeah, the obvious answer is Michael Strahan, Colton. It's obvious. It's actually obvious.
Well, Brett Favre did give him up give up on the play there to give Strahan the Mark Gastineau breaking sack.
No chance.
Chance.
No chance.
Did you also know when Jared Allen had his 22 sack season, he didn't get a single MVP vote? I feel like you should know that.
Why? Are you going to be shocked? TJ Watt's probably not going to get a single MVP vote this year.
Well, no, I'm not expecting that. No. I don't think he won Defensive Player of the Year, something ridiculous like that.
No, Micah Parsons is getting Defensive Player of the Year.
This guy's smoking big doinks out in Amish.
No, what do you
mean? I'm not
Diggs?
answering the stupidity. Yeah, the guy that lets up
Who's
the
Defensive
most
Player of the
yards.
Year, Colton?
It's my. I already know you're not going to say TJ Watt. So I'm not going to be stupid and bait you.
Is that your answer? Is your answer TJ Watt?
Yeah, it's going to be the guy leading the NFL in sacks and possibly breaking the record.
Oh, so sacks is the only thing that matters on defense.
Did you not watch him multiple passes down and force fumbles and change games? Wow, I forgot.
Wow.
What it's like.
Yeah. Micah Parsons isn't doing anything, isn't?
Here we go. Back on the Dallas train. You know what I'm getting you that?
You can appreciate greatness, Colton, can't you?
No,
can't you appreciate when a team is good?
Wow, I'm appreciating when a guy's going to break a sack record, not playing a full season. And I'm not even talking a full season last year.
Oh, hey, little boxes. I think he's about to break a controller. Watch out.
I hate this idiot. See, I'm getting it. So if you could put a name in for Josh underneath, you could put Dallas fan. Like Josh, a.k.a. Dallas fan. Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons. What a true Giants fan you are.
I root for Dak Prescott to come back from injury. I'm saying Micah Parsons Defensive Player of the Year because he is.
I'm glad this is your second time and your own second and final time coming on this show because I've realized you. So I've realized this guy traded his Giants jersey for a Dallas jersey. He's
I would
Homer
never
Simpson.
buy Dallas blue.
He's Homer Simpson going into the bushes and coming back out. Here I am, everybody.
Yeah, he is little boxes.
Dallas is
Look
here.
at him. Red as a
Dallas
tomato.
is
That
here.
dude jumping jacks.
taking the shirt off and do jumping jacks on
Yeah.
screen.
Oh man,
See,
little
I don't
boxes
know who-
loves you, by the way.
See, I don't know. You definitely know who Little Boxes
No,
is.
I don't even know who
I wish
it is.
I
This
did.
is-
I wish I knew
This
who
is
Little
interesting.
Boxes was, but I really
I want
don't.
to shake
This
his
is
hand.
hilarious.
I think Little Boxes wants me back for next episode, but hey, that's just my thought. Anyways,
see
what are
what-
you doing next, Will?
Let's look at the playoff picture as of today.
Is this
Okay,
gonna have a Colton twist on it, or is this a regular?
it could have a Colton twist on it.
Okay,
Shout out
okay.
to Josh. Your Rickman said, shout out to Josh for being the go at getting people riled up.
Yes, sir. It's my expertise. You're welcome, Colton.
Well, let's
No,
look at the playoff
stupidity.
picture right here.
That's
The
what
playoff-
gets me going is stupidity.
The playoff machine. It's here. So this is what we're looking at right now. There's still 4 other teams that aren't pictured that have a shot at the postseason, including Colton Steelers, the Ravens, as well as the Saints. So actually 3 teams have a shot into maybe sliding up or just staying as they are. And right here we can move around, we can click, and we're gonna just talk about this. Let's kind of agree to disagree here. Let's kind of figure out what we're thinking of for the postseason and what may happen.
This is civil arguments here. Colton.
Civil
No
arguments.
red
So
face jumping jacks.
Could we all agree that the Chiefs are going to win Saturday at 4:30? Is that a
Yes.
thing we can agree on? Okay, cool.
Yes.
So as of right now, the Chiefs jump up into the 1 seed, and as we go into Saturday night, Dallas at Philly. Philly already has 12 players on the COVID list. Could be more. They could be activated. Who knows what's going to happen? With
Are Cowboys going
Philadelphia.
to play all their starters though? That's my question here, because if they don't, I think Philly's got a definite shot. But I think if they do, then
I feel like they're definitely gonna be playing. I think they're definitely gonna be playing their starters. They want a better seed.
Colton, you agree with Dallas then?
Dallas has to play their starters. Dallas has looked horrendous. Like, they have to try to find some rhythm going into the postseason. Do I
Okay.
find Dallas like automatic winners even if they play the starters? Absolutely not. Philly's played some good football. Jalen Hurts is playing good football. They're starting to figure it out, getting some pieces back. Even though they do have a lot of guys on the COVID list. Don't they have didn't they just put Dallas Goedert, Fletcher Cox on the COVID list? Didn't they just do that yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, they just put people on COVID lists. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to be a loss if those guys are out. If they got if they're healthy going into the game, Philly definitely has a shot to beat Dallas, especially the way Dallas is playing. Because Dallas started off so great, and now they figured all right, cool, we're good.
And now they lost Michael Gallup.
Yeah,
which was bad. By the way, Colton, since I'm a Cowboys fan, I was at that game, Cowboys Cardinals. I wanted to
Shocker!
wear my I wanted to wear my
Dallas
Cardinals.
fans
I wanted to wear my
fans.
Cardinals
That's
jersey, but my
hilarious.
girlfriend wouldn't
Who
let
would've
me.
Who would have thought?
But yeah, if you get a chance to go to that stadium, by the way, which is the main reason I went, Colton, great stadium, fantastic stadium.
Well, so what have you gotten out of the show? Because I think if anyone with a brain was sitting here listening to this show, I think they would understand what I'm getting out of the show. Josh is
I understand too. I think Josh could be a permanent third host. I don't know.
I agree, Will. But no, I really think that
not what I'm
if you
talking
knew
about.
me at all, Colton, you would actually realize that I'm the biggest Cowboys hater. I probably hate Philly more, being a Giants fan.
I can
but
agree.
Cowboys-
In
Cowboys are
sports
second.
broadcasting, Josh always had something to say about Dallas, but we always roasted our professor's love for the Vikings.
Yep, 100% facts.
So let's see. Into the crazy Sunday schedule. So, Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
Yeah, come on. Why'd you already click Pittsburgh?
I didn't
Come
click
on.
them. It's just my mouse that's hovered over. What do you
Okay,
want, a
good.
tie?
Yeah, it's
The tie
Baltimore.
right there.
No, it's Baltimore.
I hate
Right,
you.
Colton? It's Baltimore winning that game, right?
I
You can
really
say
I-
think Big Ben
I
doesn't go.
don't-
I think Big Ben goes out his
No, I
winner
think
at
Ben
Heinz
wins
Field.
one more.
I don't think he could do it. I don't think it. I don't think that.
Will's so honest. I don't
That's
think
fine.
he can do
He was very honest and picked the Browns, and he was very wrong about it. So that's
I know,
fine.
I was very
He can
wrong.
take
I mean,
them all he wants. So.
I went a couple
Sad.
wild cards
Colton's sad
against.
Big Ben's leaving.
I went a couple wild cards against Colton.
Steelers could definitely beat the Ravens with their awful secondary, and probably Tyler Huntley playing quarterback again. So and the Steelers get healthier going into this game, getting their middle linebackers back that they didn't have versus Cleveland. So I'm going to take the Steelers.
I just
But
can't
it
wait
doesn't
for
matter.
TJ
It
Watt.
doesn't
TJ
matter.
Watt's not going to get a sack though, so that doesn't matter.
He is. Just in case you were wondering, he's gotten 3 against Lamar Jackson. So
Well, this
wow.
is Tyler Huntley, so Lamar Jackson.
Wow, they're the same player. Whoop-de-damn dude.
Well,
They're the
that's
same
that's
player.
not true. We
But
both know
anyway,
they're not the
it
same
doesn't
person.
matter. I think everything's staying the same in the AFC. Jacksonville will clearly lose by like 50 because they just got blown out by the
Well,
freaking
here
Patriots.
let's run
Colts.
this through. Okay, Bengals.
Yeah, can we go in order, Will?
Bengals, Brown, like
Yeah.
Bengals, Browns. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Bengals
Bengals
are
are going
winning
to
the
rest all
game.
their
We
starters.
know what's
Bengals-
happening. We know what's
Bengals
happening
win.
here.
Bengals
We know
win.
what's happening here. No Baker Mayfield. They're clearly losing. They didn't want to run Nick Chubb Thursday night or Monday night against the Steelers, who can't stop the run. They chose not to run Nick Chubb. They're going to lose to the Bengals. The Bengals, Bayou Bengals, are going to make some
Now
noise
they're going to
with that.
lose because he said Bayou Bengals. Let's see. I think we
Nope,
can all
I've
agree
said
on
it all
Green Bay
season.
to win. We're going to agree on the Titans to win. So the Titans will lock in the 1 seed with a win. Doesn't even matter if the Chiefs win. They just cannot lose. That's what they cannot afford. And then the Colts haven't beat Jacksonville inside Jacksonville since 2015. It's been a very long time. Matt Hasselbeck was quarterbacking that team way back when. That's how far you have to go back. It is bad.
Bad.
I could do that. Well, wouldn't
I
really
don't know
affect
who-
that. So we're going to fill in the Colts here. We're going to fill in the Vikings because, well, it doesn't have any meaning. We'll fill in Washington because it has no meaning. Then we go into the meaningful stuff. If the Saints win and then the Rams win, Saints slide up. But if you go vice versa here,
I don't like the Saints being in the playoffs. I'll be honest with you.
if it was Jameis, I would like it a lot.
Yeah, if it was Jameis for sure, but without Jameis, they're losing first round guaranteed.
Could the Jets upset?
They're losing.
Could
They're losing with Jameis regardless. He was not that good this season.
Bull.
That's a
Mid.
bold take.
That's a mid take.
Mid.
I mean, AFC East could be down to here. We got a lot of shifting right now.
Remember when Colton said AFC won't change? Yeah. Will's really showing it's going to change, Colton. So
See,
Patriots
if the
are
Jets
not
if the
gonna
Jets
change.
were to win, they
Stop.
could they could do that. But Buffalo changes, everything kind of just falls into a shitstorm. Okay,
Yeah,
we could honestly
yeah.
Buffalo's going to beat New York.
Yeah,
here's
I
the
mean,
thing
geez,
now.
Josh, you're gonna out here. Oh, the AFC's really changing. He had the Jets beating Buffalo there for a minute. So let's not take that nonsense. They're winning the AFC East. It's not happening.
49ers have beat Sean McVay the last 5 meetings, and this could be another one. Cardinals win. Cardinals can slide up. Dallas slides back. We could have a very good 4-5 seed going on here. Or, Rams win. Everything kind of falls into full circle here. Rams could jump up to the 2. Tampa Bay stays at 3. Arizona, Dallas rematch. And we already know Josh is going to go watch his team inside Jerry World again.
MetLife. I watch my team in MetLife. Will.
Oh,
So do
MetLife,
you.
I forgot.
So do you, remember?
And then it goes down to the winner of Sunday Night Football. Raiders
Well-
win, they could jump up. If the Chargers win, well, Colts will jump up. Well, no, Colts will fall back. And then we got very good matchup here. This is the agree to disagree.
Agreed. I agree with this.
This is what a perfect world would look like. And you know
Perfect
what we
world,
don't
except
live in?
The Jaguars are going to
The
be the Texans. Or sorry,
Yeah,
the Colts.
obviously we're going to have this go on here, and then Kansas
Yep.
City's going to end up winning.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what will end
And
up
obviously
happening.
Pittsburgh's going to lose. That's just a given.
Cat.
There he goes. Look at him zipping his mouth. Holy crap. If I had $1 for every time you do that, I'd have a freaking dollar because it's only happened once.
Oh, and let's
What a
go into the
great
buy, selling, and
joke.
holding.
What a wonderful joke that
I'm
was.
gonna
You're
pull
give
us
props
all
for
in
that
close.
awful joke.
I'm gonna pull us all in close because it looks a lot better.
Oh, I
We're not
love
kind
being
of all
next to
spaced
I
out.
love being next to Colton.
I'll give you guys 6 feet, okay?
Yeah, please do.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Buy,
yeah.
selling, and holding. What are you guys buying into for this week 18, or even looking into beyond?
Playoffs?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Wow.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm glad I
Doesn't
called
matter.
So I'm very glad I called the Bengals winning the North a few weeks ago. So I'm going to buy the Bengals making some noise here in the playoffs.
I'm gonna buy the Titans. Derrick Henry's coming back. Playoffs, he was unstoppable last year. So yeah, let's buy the Titans. Look forward to the playoffs.
I'll buy into the Eagles flock here. Fly, Eagles, fly. Running the ball, they had a couple games over 200 yards per carry, and I think, with Miles Sanders coming back, if they get Jordan Howard off the stinger, Boston Scott, and, Jalen Hurts, this is just a very scary Baltimore-esque team. I mean, who's going to stop the run against them? They can really make a lot of noise in the playoffs, especially with a run-first team. And if Jalen Reagor, can find his hands.
Catch a ball, yeah.
Exactly. And let's go into the sell. What are we selling off on?
I'm going to sell the Saints. I don't think they're going to get done against the Falcons to make a push for the playoffs. Like, we'll have that one scenario. But yeah, Saints are getting sold. Colton, go ahead, get a low-hanging fruit. Sell like the Giants or the Browns, or go ahead, sell the Jets if you want.
That's a good one. That's a really good one, Josh. But for me, I'm going to sell on the Titans.
Oh, the Texans. Don't forget the Texans.
Yeah, good one. I'm going to sell on the Titans. They're going to be the first team when it comes to their turn. They're going to get the 1 seed. They're getting bounced in the divisional round. You're
going to sell a team that's getting the 1 seed?
Yeah, absolutely. Why would I not? Because it's not like going to Lambeau. It's not like going to Arrowhead. Like, going to Tennessee is not scary. I think anyone in the AFC would gladly go to Tennessee than Arrowhead. I think anyone with a brain would rather do that.
You're selling high, though. You know that, right? Like, do you know how these things work? Like, you're supposed to sell.
I'm selling on a team that I don't believe is going to be good.
That's a 1 seed. Pretty dang good.
That's all. No. I saw them lose to the Steelers that are not a good football team. So
boy. First truthful statement you said all episode. Oh my God.
I hate.
You're not selling Titans though. Pick another team, please.
I'm selling the Titans. I'm sticking to.
No, you can't. They're number 1 seed.
Awesome.
Well, I'm selling the Packers then in that case because Aaron Rodgers is not a good guy. Aaron Rodgers is not a good guy, so I'm going to sell him.
What's up, Mr. Chicago?
What a freaking joke. Next.
Well, I'm going to sell. God, I'm going to sell off on the Rams. I mean, they've been in tight competitions. I mean, they couldn't even get a big lead on Baltimore. Baltimore was putting everything on them. Stat Badford.
Josh, I'm confused.
Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Jake. Stat Badford. Okay, I don't think he's going to have what it takes to get the Rams into a deep playoff run here.
Badford. Love that.
So I'm confused. Josh is not coming for your throat because you're eliminating the 2 seed. I'm confused.
Well, they're not the 1 seed.
I think,
one
I
is
think the
higher
49ers
than 2.
win. The 49ers win, and then the Cardinals kind of shake it all up.
Yeah, but one is like, they're top tier. You're gonna be 2. They're not going to bye week. They don't even play next week. You know that, Colton? So 1 seed gets a bye week.
But they play the worst team in the NFC.
2 seed's not. You're selling the 1 seed.
The NFC is
no.
As
Los
good
Angeles.
as the
Los
AFC.
Angeles is going to be playing Dallas wildcard weekend, and then Arizona's playing the 49ers. That's what's going to end up happening.
Colton sold the first seed. Colton sold the first seed.
And what are we holding off on? I want to see what the hold is here.
I'm going to hold on the low-hanging fruit. I'm going to go Raiders here. That's the game that probably most matters here. That's why it's got moved to Sunday night. Chargers, Raiders. I think Chargers come out on top. That's probably why I'm holding the Raiders. But yeah,
I'm going to match you before Colton speaks. I'm going to match the Raiders too, and I think this might be leading for Mr. Blues over there, Jim Harbaugh, to potentially make a return to the NFL, according to some sources. He might go to Las Vegas. Who knows?
Oh, Mr. Blue doesn't like it.
Not happening. You're staying at Michigan anyway.
Go Blue.
I'm gonna hold on.
Go Blue.
Go Blue, baby. Go Blue.
Even though you saw him lose at Rutgers last night, go Blue, baby. Go Terrapins.
Oh my God.
It's kind of sucks when Maryland, Michigan are in the basement of Big Ten basketball.
Imagine losing to Rutgers, though. Come on.
Yeah, Michigan basketball is not that good, but hey.
You were rooting for them, so there's got to be something.
You mean Purdue lost to Rutgers?
Yeah, Purdue lost to
bad
Rutgers.
teams, and you sell them the good teams. So let me know what your take is next.
Anyway, I'm going to hold. See, I hate you. I'm going to hold on Buffalo. I do like Josh Allen, but we'll see what happens. They have no run game.
Like me.
Is your last name Allen? Do you quarterback the Bills? No,
it's Josh.
Okay, all right, cool. Anyway, did you go to Wyoming? Okay, I didn't think so. You went to Boomer Sooner country. Good luck to you there. Anyway, I'm going to hold Buffalo.
The hell's in Wyoming? Go ahead. Sorry.
Let's go into top games and players of the week. What was everyone's top game from this week?
Oh, last week. My bad.
Yeah, last week.
I'm going back to last week though. I was looking at week 18.
I'm gonna start with my Jets. I was really glad they lost to preserve the draft pick, and they played a very good game. They ran the most yards that the Buccaneers have let up all year, and they kind of let the Super Bowl champions kind of go into the final seconds, and Brady only was leading the Jets for the last 13 seconds, which was all that mattered. Brady puts the dagger. Le'Veon Bell runs him for 2. It's a Jets thing. You couldn't have written it any better.
My top game, I feel like, is an easy one. I'm gonna go Chiefs Bengals because that game was just amazing to watch in my eyes, especially having fantasy ownership of Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, scoring 105 points, fantastic, and holding the Chiefs to 3 points in the second half, crazy. I mean, Bengals are looking up right now, so yeah, Chiefs Bengals players. I'll go ahead and give it to Jamar Chase.
You can go into the next. You can go to the next segment because that's already where I was going. So there was no
Were
other
you?
answer. Yeah, there was no other answer. I got to ride with.
Yeah,
the
pull
guy.
him close. Bring it
I
in.
got to ride with the guy here. I got to ride with
I'll
this.
put my arm around him
right here. I got to ride with this guy. Oh, hold on, this guy.
Yep,
Oh,
there
God,
you go.
you
Yeah,
can't tell
look
where
at
you can't tell where
us.
my arm is, but that's where I'm at here.
It's the saddest time of the year because the predictions parts of doing a podcast are probably one of my favorites. I'm not sure about you guys because it's like you just let your creativity run wild and you could be absolutely wrong about something and you could still have fun. Example, I picked the Dolphins last week and they got absolutely blown up because Tua can't play in weather. I just figured that out this week. So that's what did I learn part. But Colton, let's remove this here. Do the honors here. Bam, and there they are. All of our records down there. Colton and I are tied, and we have to either pick 3 or 5 different games, or even just one, to see who's going to be coming out a winner here. Josh on his own standards here. 163 and 93. Colton and I are going to end up probably seeing over 100 losses, but it was a hell of a journey, and I'm very happy because I exceeded my expectations from last year, and Colton and I have been going at it for the last 10 weeks, it feels like, going back and forth, and blew a lead, regained it back, blew it again. It's been a wild ride, gentlemen. And let's go into the final 16. I get to do this game for my job on Saturday. Kansas City at Denver. Shall we fill in for the entire sweep here, the clean sweep? Because, well, why would we give the light of day to Denver as they should get rid of Angio and everyone else involved?
100%.
Saturday night, ESPN, they wanted games that had meaning to them, and they picked this one, Dallas at Philadelphia.
Dallas. Easy.
Where you going, Will?
I'm going Dallas. I'm gonna stick with Dallas.
This is a game I don't feel like picking. This is not one up my alley. I don't feel like
I'll finish it in a tie. How about that? Every team just ties this week. Let's see. Sunday afternoon football. Cincinnati at Cleveland.
Yeah,
Obviously Cincinnati.
Bayou
Come on.
Bengals.
Yeah. Baker's out. Cincinnati's winning.
The last game is the football team against the Giants. I'll finish this one. Mike Lennon's a freaking ancient relic, and he's only like 29, and he's robbed several franchises of all this money. So, football team it is.
Football team.
Yep, football team. Also, they could stay the football team. That is also an option.
Yeah,
I hope they do. They
could.
do all this hype just to say the football team.
I don't want
would laugh so hard.
Surely because I feel like if they stayed football team, they'd announce it earlier. You know what I mean? Like the
No.
season's over. They can
No,
announce it
no,
earlier.
no. Let the hype
distraction.
run.
It's a distraction. Yeah, it's a distraction.
Distraction for what? Playoffs?
No, distraction for like destroying
Playoffs.
the stadium, almost killing people. That's what.
Green Bay at Detroit. Last couple times Green Bay has played in Detroit. It's been the skin of their teeth Green Bay has been coming out on.
See,
Green Bay,
I feel
nothing
like
to
I
play
want to
for.
take Detroit. Yeah, I
Do
feel
it.
like I want
Do
to
it.
take Detroit here. Well, what are you
Do
going
it.
here? Well,
I'm going go Pack go. I don't know who the backup is. It's not Blake Bortles anymore. Oh, it's Jordan Love. Yeah, go Pack go.
Yeah, I'm going Packers too.
I'll go
I think
Packers
if
just to
Detroit
play it
wins,
safe here.
Colton could come out on top over you, Will. This could be his game that he beats you in. But yeah.
But also, this is a
I'm gonna
very
go
Big
Green
game.
Bay
For,
then, just to play it safe. Then
this is a very big game for
I'll play it safe
Detroit.
and go
Detroit
Green
might
Bay.
not want to win. Detroit's at the play for the number 1 pick right now. So always something to look at. Chicago at Minnesota.
Oh God, Vikings win this, but like I wouldn't be shocked in all likelihood there that Chicago somehow pulls this off for like some nonsense reason. Matt Nagy fighting for his job. He's going to win this game. Where are you going, Will? See, this is you're
I'm
going to
going Minnesota
no, you hate
because
Matt Nagy. I'm
going Minnesota. I'm going
my
Minnesota. So
fault.
then I could see Zimmer get fired, and then we can also see Matt Nagy get fired in the same day because that's on the bingo card I have for Sunday. That's what I'm seeing go down.
Wow.
I mean, Dalvin Cook's going to have another great game.
Yeah, it's Minnesota. Minnesota's winning this game.
Yeah, Skull. Yeah, I'll go Skull here. This is not a game I feel like opposite picking. See, this is going to come down to one game, Will.
It's literally going to come down to one. You should have made it the Detroit game.
Let's see. Indianapolis at Jacksonville.
Not fair.
Indianapolis
I'm
at
going
Jacksonville.
the
This is the game of the week. I'm picking Colts, but I'm going to say don't be surprised if Jacksonville wins this because
pick them
again,
then, Will. Pick
I'm
them.
not picking them.
He did
No,
this
I'm not
shit
picking
last.
him.
He does this every week. He goes, because he did this with the Texans Chargers game. He goes, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm taking the Chargers. I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans win. And if you pick the Texans, you'd be one game up on me, good sir. But you're not.
I mean, if I also picked, the Titans, I would be one game up on you.
Too bad, so sad, Poppy.
Let's see. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. I'm picking the Ravens. Big Ben goes down a loser. Okay, he's not going to have the Big Ben treatment. He's not going to have the Eli treatment.
This is the game. This is the
This
game.
is the game. This is the game.
Colton, don't, please. Colton, please make a logical decision.
Nah, Steelers here. You know what? You know what's really weird? T-Sizzle and Ben have such a really good relationship. Ironically, Terrell Suggs is going to be in Baltimore this weekend. He wants to see Ben go out a champ. So I'm clearly taking Pittsburgh. Stop it.
Let's see. Tennessee at Houston. Easy pick for everyone.
Houston, obviously.
Yep, easy pick.
Even though you sold off on them, easy pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy
Sold
pick
the
this
number
week.
one
I
seed.
said they're going to be the 1 seed, but do I?
But you're still going to
seriously,
sell them because that
yeah,
makes sense.
But tell me how it doesn't make any sense.
Because you're the number 1 seed. That's exactly why it doesn't make sense.
So guess what? So again, if you're watching your team go in the playoffs and it's either go to Green Bay, Kansas City, or Tennessee, out of those 3 teams, where are you picking to go play? If you had your choice, where are you picking? It's a very simple answer.
Green Bay. Who am I? Am I Green Bay? Yeah. If I'm Green Bay, I'll pick Green Bay. You didn't say who I am, so I'll pick Green Bay
your team, your team, any team could pick where they're going to go play in the playoffs.
Okay, I'll pick Green Bay because my Giants beat Green Bay conference championship twice. So yeah, I think we'll be fine in Green Bay.
I hate you. Yeah. Okay. I hate that this question.
It's a bad point. Bad point. It's okay though.
I hate you.
It's fine.
New Orleans at Atlanta.
This is a close. This could be another game.
I'm taking Atlanta.
It could be.
Dirty Birds. Go Birds.
I'm going to take Atlanta too. I'm going to take Atlanta too. Nope, I'm not blowing my lead here. If I can get them on one game,
you already did pick in Pittsburgh.
I'll take them on one game. I'm not going to give them 2. What are we doing here?
You're okay with losing by 1, but you're not okay with losing by 2? Come on.
Whoa. I'm winning, man. I'm winning.
Let's see.
Both of you, so it doesn't matter.
Let's see. Jets at
Good
Buffalo.
for you, Josh.
I'll fill in Goat Allen and the Bills for Mr. Colton there.
I don't know. He might go Jets. Are you sure you don't want to go Jets here?
I mean, he looks like a big Zach Wilson fan.
He does.
He always says BYU. I mean, BYU. BYU, BYU Jets.
BYU.
I hate you.
Let's see. San Francisco at the Rams.
I'm going Rams.
I'm going Rams too, but I feel like Will's going to go 49ers.
Go 49ers, baby. Go 49ers.
This is good for you, Colton. Since your Pittsburgh pick missed, you're going to get this one right. Don't worry.
I hate you.
Tie game right now. Got a couple games left, Will.
New England at Miami.
Yeah, you can give me the Patriots.
This is also another game because New England can't play Miami in January for some reason inside Miami. So I think Tua goes out a victor before he gets replaced by Deshaun Watson and come March.
You're picking Miami?
Wow.
I'm picking the Patriots. Okay, God, I'm picking the logical sense here.
You just did something.
You said that Tua's going out on top.
Yeah. I said don't be surprised if Tua goes out on top and then he gets replaced.
Colton, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you got to deal with this.
Listen, I'm not like Colton where it's like, oh, if Jordan Love breathes air through the face mask, I'm guaranteeing the Packers win. But, if Mason Crosby looks the other way on the field goal, I'm picking the Lions, man.
Yeah, I think Will might have gotten the whole shebang from you, Colton, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, no.
I learned from the best.
Very logical here. It's like...
yeah, you are. You're selling the 1 seed. You're so logical. Will, next game. Next game, Will.
Seattle at Arizona.
This could be different.
I'm taking Arizona. Russell Wilson's not going to go out a winner for his last game inside Seattle.
Arizona for me too. But go ahead, Colton.
Yeah, I'm taking Arizona.
This is getting close, guys. This is getting real close.
Carolina at Tampa Bay. I'm going to fill you in for Tampa Bay because I see no sense in you picking Darnold.
This last game, Sunday night, could be the game that makes your guys' season go crazy.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers here.
272. The Chargers at Vegas.
Chargers.
I already know where Will filled in his picks on our Google
I'm putting in the Chargers. Colton, we're going to go down to points here. How many points are you projecting on this? Because if there's a tie, we have to get a tiebreaker on this. This is the first time we implemented the points at all this year. The total points. I'm going with 68 total points.
Will go lower, or Colton go lower. Colton go lower.
160.
Will.
One. No, I'm gonna go
40. Wait. What's the rule? Like, is it you just go under and you're good?
No, it's got to go closest to. I'm gonna go like 49 here.
Will just won. Will literally just won. But it's gonna be like 59 or 60. I'm telling you.
Well, I guess. Hold on, I'll do 52. Let's do that because if it's lower, I'm gonna win. So I'm gonna go 52 here. Because if it ends 55,
you get it.
I'll be in the money, baby.
Yep.
In the money, in the boat.
68 points is going to be the total here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, rounds out our show. A very action-packed show, to say the least. I am Will. That's Colton. Josh, thank you for coming on for this past hour of fun.
Yes, sir.
Have fun doing the if you want to listen to, where are you at? 92.7?
I mean, yeah, I'm in
92.9. 92.9 The Edge. You can listen to Josh and all that stuff. You can't listen to him on the radio, but Oklahoma City Thunder pregame show starting what? 5 Central? 6:30? Yeah, he has 22 minutes to get ready for it.
Your guys' time.
Okay, so an hour and 20 minutes, so make sure you listen to Josh and all that
and
stuff
post-game.
As he's producing.
Post-game will be on
and post-game too.
On late.
If you want to listen to a loser franchise like the Thunder, definitely listen to him. Or even OU,
At
baby.
Franchise live on Twitch.
Horns down. Action-packed episode next week. Playoffs, we'll be discussing all of them. Colton, I think we should bring back the power rankings one last time for all 32. We could do a playoff ranking after that.
Whatever you want.
Steelers at 1 and Titans at 32, so watch out.
I hate this idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm glad he's not on next week.
Thank you for tuning in. Tune back in next week for the Will and Colton show minus Josh. So thank you all.